So these are 4/4 boards of my original batch of stuff that I sawed. And so on the mill. So what I want to do right now, they're running at around 15%. And I want to kind of mill them down. I want to see how well we're doing. I'm not doing the whole stack. We got a big stack in there. But I want to mill these down a little bit. I'm figuring the ultimate goal would be 3/4 of an inch with board. And then it gives you some room to even mill them down to a 1/2 inch if you wanted to glue them up into something. But these are poplar, right? So, so they could be good for like small building projects or something. And so it's really nasty, as you can see here. Right? And so let's see how it comes out. I mean, some of these, obviously it was a sticker, went across here. That was kind of sticking out. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
So I'm going to set this to 1 inch, and I'm going to bring it down about 30 seconds at a time until I get it nice and clean. And hopefully, and I'll be proud of 3/4 inch, so that'll give me some stuff to mill later when we get it into the wood shop. As you can see, this planer's doing a really good job. I'm even have it on the fine. I'm running at 96 cuts per inch, something like that. Yeah, running it through the fast side. And so when I get a jointer, and we can run it through the jointer, smooth up those edges. But right now I'm just trying to get it to a uniform thickness. And it's coming out pretty good. This is our first, this is the poplar tree that I drug in one of the earlier episodes. You can see me dragging it out and milling it. It's from that tree, which, it had a really rotten bottom on it and stuff. And so we're getting some reasonably decent poplar boards out of this. I'm happy with it. That's amazing.
Yeah. Interesting colors.
Been drying about, less than a year, probably about 10 months. So. Plus, it was on the ground for 3 years before that, so. But it's about as dry as it's gonna get in the outdoors. So, cleaning this up, then we'll take it inside and see if we can dry it some more when we're ready. Gotta build a temporary kiln or something. It's a really dirty looking board. Piece of poplar. I don't have my. Thought I brought a tape measure, but I don't have one with me. That suck as a sawyer. Every good sawyer would have a tape measure.
I don't have my background one to give you.
Yeah, you can see there's some insect damage in this stuff. Like right here, a little bit. But like I said, this is our first batch. And so I'm shocked this tree gave us anything, really. So what I'm gonna do now is set this to 1 inch. Just slightly proud of an inch. Over here is the gauge, is the rule.
Oh wait, let me get over here.
Now, this is set to 3/4, so it won't let me go any lower than 3/4.
So that's set to 1 inch right there.
Right, yeah. So he's set to 1 inch right here.
Okay.
But this is the maximum thickness right here. Okay. I should say minimum thickness. It won't let me cut this any lower than 3/4, which is kind of good, right? Because we want to make sure we have at least 3/4 lumber. And so I'm taking about a 1/16 off of each side. So I'm taking 2 passes at about 30 seconds, 1/30 seconds a pass. So that's what I'm doing. Just cleaning it up, kind of stacking it in the barn here. And then we'll find some better place to stack it here. And when I get some, I'm gonna get some lumber racks to hang on the wall. And
so it's over on that table, I guess.
Yeah, for now they're going up on that table.
Okay.
For the little bit that I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna try to get all of the, since I'm mostly done now, I'm gonna try to get all of that poplar done. There's a few boards of oak mixed in it. It's probably not ready, but anyway, let's get back to it. So that's the idea. I'm starting a little proud of an inch, and then I'm taking it down to 30 seconds at a time until I get both sides clean. Then I'm taking it and then I'll put it in there. So then we can mill it down. We can mill it in the wood shop down to 3/4 or 1/2 inch or whatever we need to do in the future.